Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we started our time here in Flower Fields, and helped out one of its residential plants, Petunia, and collected a magical bean from her. Then we went over to this part, and met with Posy, thus getting some fertile soil, which we need to plant said bean. Today we are far from done with Flower Fields though. We have a lot more to do before we're completed with this next leg of the adventure. Start off with title Posy. A Lily. She looks generous and kind, doesn't she? Of course, sometimes the kindest looking characters turn into the scariest when you make them mad. Yeah, case in point, you just ruffle this. Ouch! Be gentle with this tree. The tree and I are connected to the roots, so it hurts me when you hit the tree. Well, that's good to know. Wish you would have told us that sooner. You and I are plant pals. But she turned her tune around like very fast. What happens if we do this though? This tree. Really? Nothing else happens? She's just gonna say that? Wow, like, no matter how many times you do it, she just keeps repeating it. Okay then. Well, your look at this tree looks really pretty, so I'll let you off the hook this time, even though I'm the one committing the atrocious act. So really I should be the one to blame. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm the hero. Heroes need to take the blame for anything. We won't get the recovery from here. At least not yet. Sticky herb. On the other hand, no, I won't get an herb, since I wasn't really low on FP at all, but I won't refill it anyways. At least got one of those things filled up. So now I want to head back to the center. Before we do progress though, we'll head back to the east first. Because if we do that, whoop. Oh, honey syrup. I haven't seen these in an age. But I have no reason to collect this as much as I want to keep it. It's to be the same thing as having the snake Europe anyways. What I really want to do though is that these trees, I neglected to interact with them. If we hit the center, left, whoop, there's a buzz, a zap. Not what I was looking for. Rude bees are rude, I'll say that. I need to be... Apparently... Well, that's a lot of coins. Apparently the flowers here are really rude as well. For a place called Flower Fields, you'd think this place would be more peaceful, but that's not true. Okay, this is not working out well for me right now. I think it's high time that I do use one of these items. We'll use the melon. I could have used one of my maple supers, but those refill FP too. We're not losing much of those. Okay, I do remember that these zaps were annoying the last time I played through this game, but I forgot that they would be this annoying. I may have hit the order wrong. That's probably why I got one of those zaps that come at me in the first place. That was supposed to be center, right, then left. There we go. And that avails the Happy Flower Badge. I think we have one of these in stock. Let's check really quickly. Yes, we do. We have now 2 of them. So like with the Happy Flower, if you stack them together, the effect will be much more grander than just using one of them. By now, you may have got the idea what Flower Fields is all about. You go through one branch, and then once you're done with that, you come back here, talk to the Bobos over here, and I get to this creep as well, to get the info on where to go next. But since I already got things mapped out beforehand, because I like to route out these games before I even start Let's Play them, or at least recording them, I know where to go, like, right away. Just gotta really keep track of where I am going next. That's gonna be the challenge. So next we want to head southeast with a yellow berry in tow. And woo, that looks pretty interesting. I want that. I want that so much. Just one of these things. I'll just eat one of them up. Makes no sense having 3 of them, especially since they give out 5 FP apiece. And sure enough, we came across this, plant. Good day, Mario. It's great to see you. I'm the guard of this gate. I must tell you, though, I don't let many people through. I have excellent taste in food, so you must bring me something sufficiently tasty to get by. Well, do you have anything? As a matter of fact, I do, Mr. Nice Plant. Or Mrs. I can't really tell, but I ain't gonna judge. Bravo! Magnificent! That sweet subtle flavor with a delicate finish. And such marvelous coloring. It reminds me of the warm sunlight I so yearn for. I'm truly taken aback by your cultured taste. Of course you may go. Sir, your taste is flawless. You may use this gate as if it were your own front door. At least some of these plants here are very nice. Alright, so we gotta be careful with this part. I see a lot of daisies up top where that super block is. However, we can't get to that super block right now. Alright, this jump I remember tripped me up before. So the gap here looks a little larger, which means, no, don't do that. We got Paracarry. I really gotta remember to use my assigned hotkey that I'm using for the C down button here. Wait. Can I get that now? I thought I had to wait till later. I ain't complaining. I'm gonna go for it right away. I am not gonna turn my nose to a super block. I mean, why would I? Say no to a free upgrade? I might as well just be wearing a neon sign showing a huge giant finger pointing down at Mario saying hit me because I'm stupid. I mean, come on now. It would just be so dumb not to get that super block right away. I really thought you had to wait till later before you could get that thing. I don't think I've shown this off yet. Air Raid. Fly around enemies like crazy, attacking them all. Just gotta push the stick to the left repeatedly. There we go, 100%. A lot easier to do than Suchi's Tidal Wave. And it's a good reason why that I am using the Wii U version to play this for the Paper Mario. Because if you use that on the Wii version, either Tidal Wave or Air Raid, that you'll get a lot of slowdown. It's crazy nuts to see just how much the frame rate will tank if you decide to use either of those moves on the Wii version of this game. So that's why I decided to use the Wii U version, at least one of the reasons. So with this, I can upgrade one of my party members. We have only Cooper and Watt. I have been saying time and again that Fire Shell is useful, but it won't be useful yet. Keep that in mind for later though. So that means I'm going to be upgrading Watt. Once again, the game's calling him a he when it's really a she. She'll be using Mega Shock now to paralyze all enemies. We saw how powerful Power Shock can be against one foe. So I imagine this will be pretty useful against a multitude of enemies if we're dealing with them in a pack. Yes, I got Watt here. Let's Watt up and see if there's any hidden blocks along the way. I only doubt there are, but it never hurts to check. Besides, I can just jump on enemies like this no problem. So there's double use for this. Yeah, why not? We're already here, so might as well use Mega Shock right away to see what it's like. Press A and B together repeatedly. Okay. I haven't used this one that often, to be honest. So I might be a little inexperienced in showing this off. That's not bad, actually. But look at that. Wow. It paralyzed the Daisy for 4 and the Pizzazz for 3. That can be pretty handy. I should better use that more often. Especially if I'm dealing with a dangerous pack. A lot of coins here as usual. Money's paying off really fast. We got one of these guys to deal with. I want to get some more information to give out on the rough the rough puff before we advance any further. Just really quickly. So they could do inverted thump, which is the attack we saw them use so far against us. But they also have another move called not electric storm, called thunderstorm. I'm pretty sure it's self-explanatory what that move could do. And we'll give up one of these. They can also use electric charge that prevents close quarter attacks, and essentially they electrify themselves when they do that. This tree over here gives up blueberries, restores 5 FP. And so this could be very useful for FP grinding if I ever need the chance to do that. So I should remember this spot as well for the future. Block over here. Gives up a dizzy dial. Kind of feeling I would be loaded on items at this point though. No biggie. Always just use one to refill one of my stats, and then pick up the item that we just unveiled. No problem, no sweat. So we head over this direction. I don't think we could do anything here right now, unless we could go over to the other side like that. I'm pretty sure the main part is of course going to be that tree in the center. So we gotta find a way to get the water to appear. To do that? Okay, I do remember this part as well. It's a very big flower bed, but in the middle it's supposed to be like a spring of sorts. As well as this big flower. Yeah. Oh, how horrible! The spring went dry. What a tragedy. Oh, this can't happen to me. No, it can't. Not to Lily. Somebody, the horrible thing that rides the clouds, took our precious water stone. Water flows from that magical water stone. Without it, the spring will never recover. Oh, and I'll wither up if I can't float on the water. I'll be crushed by my own way to wither. Poor Lily. Oh no, don't give up, Lily. Perhaps a handsome prince will arrive and help you soon. I think she was really taken aback at what she was wishing for. Like, we've been standing here the whole time. A prince. Well, he actually looks like a plumber, but beggars can't be choosers. Hey, I'm right here. You'd be lucky I'm not offended by that because this is my everyday clothing, Missy. So I'll let that one slide. My name is Lily. I'm a beautiful, fragile flower who lives in the spring. Apparently quite the drama queen, too. To tell you the truth, I do have to ask you to do me a favor. Could you please give me my water stone back for that horrible cloud creature? Eh, why not? Oh, you're a dream come true. Thank you so much. The water stone looks just like this. Please find it. You know, I should have said no to see what she was gonna say, but I'm pretty sure she would have been all dramatic and acting all tragic like. Downright Shakespearean, if you ask me. Am I being punished for being too pretty? And also a bit of a egomaniac to boot. I guess all these stars are like pure, wholesome, well, plants. I also call them creatures, but just because they're alive, doesn't mean they're actually like humans or anything organic. I mean, they're plants. That's, of course, what they are. So now to get this water stone, next we have to go back. Let's get Parakarry out. And I believe we head to the northeast now. At least we got ourselves a super block out of that path, so it wasn't a total loss. Which means the only partner we have to upgrade now is Cooper. Won't be happy for a while though. Really? I still can't go here? Well, there's that star piece over there, but that's actually even worse because it's taunting me. I don't want that sticky herb. I'm pretty sure I don't need it right now. Yeah, I don't need it. So you always can go through this section. My name's Bubble Plant. You wanna know why my name's Bubble Plant? I'll tell you if I give you a Bubble Berry. Bubble Berry? I guess that's not the blueberry that we have. So that's not the right way through. I thought it was the northeast. So let's see, where have we gone yet? Wait, that's the northwest I went. Well, what am I thinking? I'm getting my directions mixed up. I think that's twice I went there in a mistakenly think that was someplace else. This is the northeast, man. I swear I can get my compass directions down. Like, it's not that hard for me to do. Don't know why I thought that was the northeast. Alright, so this puzzle is pretty self-explanatory. Hit a block right here, and sorry, and it will make one of these blocks rise up or go down. I think I may have done something wrong here. Pound on that. Makes that rise up. You can't go in between them. I'm hoping it's the right direction. I have a feeling I forgot something here. One of the flowers is another star piece out in the open. It's pretty camouflaged well, especially with this layer of the flower that is covering up where the star piece was. Hey! Now that's something you don't find in a tree every day. A jam and jelly. I know how to give up. I suppose I'll give you up. Gotta remember to store that jam and jelly though. Maybe I will have to exit flower fields just to store some of these items I'm finding. And over here, there's two dream pools. I was mistaking the one near Lily for where that star piece was, but it's actually near the one where that big tree is. Alright, this was pretty tricky. There was a star piece hidden in front of the yellow berry tree. You know, in hindsight, that's pretty clever. I would not expect to think of doing that. But then again, these star pieces are just hidden in some of the most random places in this game, I swear. But that one actually makes sense. Yeah, I wouldn't know to think how many people would actually figure to use it, or the Ultra Hammer at that location. So going northeast wasn't the way I wanted to go. I think next we'll head to the east and go back to the dead end where we saw that well. Since the blueberry might be the item that will help us out to actually appease the well into not attacking us. Probably actually give us something that we could use. Who's throwing stuff down in my well? Huh? It's a blueberry. I love these, thank you! I'll give this to you in return. Hey, that's pretty nifty. A flower saver badge, free of charge. I'm pretty sure this is expensive though, because I would love to use that. Yeah, 6. Just a thought. At least we know that there's multiples of those that exist. Now, where to go next? I will admit I am not the best when it comes to going through flower fields. This place is pretty multi-directional, as you've seen. It can lead you to a lot of places that you don't want to go to at first. I believe that you could also get an amazing daisy to randomly spawn from that location if you toss the wrong item down the well. I didn't mean to do that. I just went on to glide based on like autopiloting. I'm going back here to get another blueberry because oh, it's a good thing I came back here too. That is the rare amazing daisy. Oh man, I just gotta find some way to get on the office of it. But first, I think it stays there. I'm pretty sure it stays there. So I don't have to worry about it too much. Just gotta take these guys out first. And just make them nothing more than a memory. I'm pretty certain that the Amazing Daisy will still be there. Gotta manage to block that. It's not every day that you find an Amazing Daisy. Like I said, they're very rare to come by. But from what I've gathered, you can most likely find them in the southeast part of Flower Fields, which is this location. Just so happens I was coming across here because I want to get the blueberry. Get the jump on it first. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I'm locked to this bound now, so I can't back out. Just gotta find some way to damage it heavily first. It's good they got Power Smash with me, so I can just resort to that immediately. Not gonna bother to try to tattle it either. There's 7, so it's down to 13. Now, what else can hurt it for mega damage? Bombette? Possibly? She is in Mega Bomb form now. No, I'll try to use that. This might be a waste, but I don't care. Gotta prep myself for this. Come on, full blast, full blast, full blast! Yeah! That only did 6. That's not as much as I thought it would do. Okay, so Belly's gonna use the defense on me, upgrade defense, but will it run away? Yeah, well. That's what I thought. Ah, man, it's so tough trying to take those things out. You really gotta be lucky into hoping that that thing will actually attack you instead of running away. Like I mentioned before, it's got a high probability of wanting to get away from you. However, you can most likely find them in the southeast region, so just keep exiting this area, re-entering it if you want to have it appear, but it's random every time you do enter this part. So you gotta hope that Lady Luck is on your side for it to even appear. At least I got the shown on screen though, which is better than nothing. This is actually the first time I have seen it appear for me in the game. Which place was it? Was it west? Yeah, it's west. So we're gonna be going here next since I got a blueberry. So I might as well go down this path. Trying to guard this stupid old gate. I'm so hungry. Hey, you there. I suppose you don't have anything good to eat that you'd like to give to me. Listen, if you give me something succulent, I'll let you through, and I won't tell anybody. Well, here's a blueberry for your thoughts. We'll see how things go. Blueberry? I'm sure it's be gross. Says the blue plant. Oh, how delicious! It's such a splendid taste. There are good blue things. I'm filled with hope again. Go and never feel blue. I'll never forget you. You know, just about 10 seconds ago, I was about to say I was offended by you given what my username is. Nope, you're good. You actually see the light. And that's good. Even though that light's blue. But we've come across another new enemy. Not you. Get away. I want to get some distance between that enemy. Since I want to get the jump on it. Don't think it's gonna work. As a matter of fact, we just saw what its design's like. Might as well get Spike Shield out. Here we go. Ah, all that time for nothing. Well, if you're familiar with Mario enemies, then you should know what this thing is. This is a Spiny. Spinies have spikes on their shells that are pretty sharp. Max HP 5, attack power 4, defense 3. They'll roll the spiny eggs and slam into you. It'll be much easier to fight them if you can flip them over. The defense falls to 0. Like with most Koopas we faced so far. And I'll flip them both over, cause why not? It'll stun lock them, and as we have learned, stun locking Koopas by flipping them over is usually the best case to attack them. That way, they'll never get a chance to attack themselves. Push their underbelly as well, and that'll be the end of them. So what I want to talk about in the meantime is the Flower Server badge that we just got. There was an unused badge that would have reduced FP usage by 2, and you could stack that with Flower Saver. So they wanted to bring up there. Bash that. Actually, I don't think it was a good idea to bash that brick block. It was a trick to do that at first. Because you want to use that trampoline. Hop onto it. Or I might think of something else. Probably think of something else, but just in case, let's get Watt out. No, not Bow. I like Bow, but I want to get Watt out. Aha, that's what I thought. Hit a block there. And there's another hidden block over here. Ooh, hello. Shooting Star. I mean, we already have Swift. Not Swift. Shooting Star has, like, a Star Spirit power, but I don't mind having the item as well. Ah, what I love ya. You can take out those things in one shot now that you're ultra ranked. Ah, this base. I remember this base. And I remember these guys too. Hey, where'd you drop it, idiot? Hufflepuff will have our clouds if we don't find it. Oh man, I'm so clumsy. That still gave out an endless supply of water. Without it, we can't increase the power of the Puff Puff machine. It's just gotta be around here somewhere. It's just gotta be. What? Is that Mario? Look, man, it's Mario. Let's look at the stone later. Let's go rough this dude up. Oh no, Mario? Are you sure? I'm not sure. We're in the right mental state. Ah, forget it. I'll fight anyway. Here it comes, Mario! Like I said, if you know your Mario enemies very well, then you know what the spines are. But I'm pretty sure even more of you would know what these guys are like, or who they are rather. They, of course, are the Lakitus. Lakitus are strange Koopas that can ride clouds. Max HP 12, attack power 3. They toss down spiny eggs and sometimes turn into crawling spinies. We better deal with them quickly or else they will be surrounded by spinies. It seems that these Lakitus have been hassling you for your entire career, Mario. Yep, dating all the way back to Mario 1, I believe. These guys have been giving Mario such a headache. In a Spidey sense, of course. That multi-builds didn't turn out well. At least since we have the maximum amount of enemies out on the field, they can't summon any more by throwing down any spiny eggs. Pretty sure you can hammer these spinies, come to think of it. Yeah, you can, for a decent amount of damage too. You wouldn't think so, but you can hurt them. At least with the hammer. And of course, if you have Spike Shield on, then you can hurt them with jumping too. Ooh, that bomb helped a lot more than it did with the Amazing Daisy. And just as we take one out, another one spawns in. That time was not good. Ooh, that was even worse. Oh, there goes the second life stream I had. Great. To use on this fight of all things too. Against Lakitus and Spinies, I mean, they're not any pushovers, but still, I could take these guys pretty easily. So once again, the dodging isn't working out pretty well because I'm sucky at it. You know what? Why not? Wait, do I have it on? I don't have it on me? I thought I had Thunder Rage on. Where'd it go? Did I put it back at the item storage? That's great. Fine, Power Block instead. Because I know for a fact these will flip the spinies at least. They'll greatly damage those guys too. And now next... I'll switch to Paracarry, use Airy to finish them all off. I don't feel like dragging things out for another turn or so. Much more better to use than Tidal Wave, as it is much easier for me to use. There they go. At least those guys learned more than enough not to mess with us anymore. And a fun fact about these Lakitus, turns out they're the choice that Miyamoto has when it comes to the video game character that will represent him the best. Apparently, he relates to the free-flying nature of this Mook that has the capability to fly anywhere it could go, as we just saw. So I guess in some sense, Miyamoto feels like he's got the freedom he has working for Nintendo. Is that what I'm supposed to base that off of? I suppose so. But in any case, I think we're gonna stop for now. Since we're near a base, these kind of things can take quite a while to get through. So I'm not gonna waste any more time in trying to figure things out because Flower Fields is already kind of complicated as it is. So next time we're gonna get through this maze because apparently the water stone might be somewhere in said location. So we should do our utmost best to get through this maze and find it. Until we meet again, farewell for now.